Meh.
Alright guys, it's Saturday, October 10th. It's about just after 6:30. It's been legal shooting time for about 15 minutes. I'm in the same spot I was last Saturday, where I had all those doe come right up underneath my stand in the field there. Jacob is actually sitting in that corner of the field this morning, and I am down in the opposite corner, kind of back in the woods, about 50-60 yards off the edge of the field. But I already had a doe come in right underneath me about 10 yards, and she just kind of milled around and stamped her feet a couple times for about 10 minutes probably, and then she turned around and went back down into the woods. But I'm pretty sure I just heard her blow actually about 100 yards down in there. But we're gonna hang out. Hopefully one of these big boys will come by, give me a shot. Hopefully Jake gets a shot at something. But I'm gonna sit tight and see what happens. Well, I finally just checked my phone, and Chuck sent me a text message, said he just shot a nice 8-pointer. He's had one cruising around the neighborhood around his house, and he said he was going to go down in this field across the road and set up on it this morning because he's seen him down there quite a few times. I guess he just said he put a good shot on him, it said it looked like, so I told him to wait for me for a couple hours and so I could help him with the recovery. But that's awesome. I hope he got him. He said he thought he heard him crash, so we're going to hang out. It's a little after 7 right now. We're going to hang out and see what happens till probably about 9 o'clock, and then we'll go help him out with that. But that's awesome.
Meh. Well, guys, I just think I just smoked that 8-pointer that I've been after. He came in, I hit him with a grunt. He came in to about 15 yards right beside me, and it looked like a pretty good shot. So I'm gonna give him a few, get my stuff together, and see what I can do. It looks like he buried the arrow pretty good, so I think it's all set. Let's go see in a bit.
Yeah. Let's go find him. Yeah, you can see it right there. Yeah. You saw where he ran in anyway, right? You can see the blood all over the leaves right there.
Can't be far from here, man.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude.
Well, he's right here, man.
Nice.
Right here.
Dude, that ain't a bad buck at all.
Nope. Decent man buck,
Big
man.
body on him too.
Yeah.
Not a bad deer.
That's gonna be an easy drag too. 10 feet from the edge of the field, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a little 8-point.
Nice. That's awesome, dude. Congrats.
Thanks, man. Too. Thanks.
First deer with a bow, and it's a nice buck.
Yeah, it is.
Don't get much better than that.
I'm glad you guys are here. This is awesome.
Yeah, only a few miles away.
Yep. It's great. Well, let's get him out and see how he looks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so this morning, just after light, I could hear some thrashing going on the other side of the road. I could hear some pawing and some trees getting thrashed, so I hit the grunt, and then nothing. It kind of went silent. I had a doe that was right off behind me that kind of got turned around on her because I weren't sure until she blew what it was, and directly after her blowing, I hit the grunt again, and this guy just come charging across the field. And at that point, I was kind of turned back, and so I had to get all my stuff turned back around. I did that, and he had faded off to the back corner of the field where he is now. And at that point, I hit the grunt again and the snort wheeze, and he kind of stood around and looked at me and pawed the ground. I did it again, he just came right in, couldn't resist it. And so he came into probably, I think it was about 18 yards, and that's where I smashed him. Yeah, watch out. Oh.
guys, well, it's about 3 o'clock. We got Chuck's deer out of the woods back to his house, down to the tagging station, all tagged up and taken care of. Weighed out at 166 pounds dressed, so not a bad buck. Definitely awesome for Chuck. I'm so pumped for him. Jake and I headed back out. We're back in the same spot we were this morning. Jake is actually sitting right in the same stand that he was in this morning. I ended up walking up over the ridge down the other side. As you can probably tell, the wind's picked up quite a bit. So I ended up getting on the west side of the ridge. We got a southwest wind blowing right up the ridge, right in my face. Perfect spot. Tons of oaks around me. I got a stone wall running right down in front of me, and looks like when they logged this a few years back, they must have drove the skidder over the stone wall several times because it flattened it right out, which makes a good spot for the deer to cross. So gonna hang out until dark. Hopefully it doesn't get much cooler, because with this wind that'll really suck, but we're gonna hang out till dark and hopefully somebody sees something. Jake's ready to shoot anything. Big doe, small buck, he doesn't care. So we might get 2 on the ground today. That'd be nice. But we'll hang out and see what happens. Well guys, I guess we're gonna call it a day. As you can probably tell, the wind hasn't died down very much. It's about 70 degrees out. Probably only have about 10 minutes of legal shooting time left, but nothing's moving tonight. But still an awesome day. Super stoked that Chuck got that 8-pointer this morning. That's awesome. Hopefully we can keep up the streak on dropping some deer. But thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We'll see ya.